my way out is by killing this woman. So,
And if I got to go through her, I'm gonna go through her because I just don't see us living together. Not the four of us. That's what she. I'm
that's what
ready.
she really said.
I'm
Yeah.
ready to get rid of y'all. They all got these sub messages, all of them. Like Auntie Emma is like, "Look, could you get out my house so I can have sex with my husband?" And she's like, "Hey man, I'm just trying to get home." Dorothy's just, "I'm trying to get home."
And the crazy monkeys, bro, on the motorcycles.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. So they bounce out. They asked the dudes at the club, not the dudes at the club, but the dudes at the front door, like, "Yo, where do we find Evelyn?" And they said, "Down there." And they open up a sewer,
Say,
and black smoke comes out. Woo! We go down there, and they had Evelyn's sweatshop. Man, it is some, I don't even know what to call it, but just some nasty looking people. And they working in a sweatshop.
she was some scary looking. That was a scary looking woman, bro.
Yeah, it was. She
Who is
was
a scary looking woman?
the makeup on her was, and it's funny, people that we've seen throughout the movie have been kidnapped. The crows and the poppies, all have been
Man,
kidnapped and were
like,
being put into the I guess the
like,
sweatshop.
like
Yeah.
she put a mammy to shame.
Yeah. I don't know. She always made me feel like it was
She always made me feel very uncomfortable.
yeah, it was an uncomfortable thing and the makeup I always thought the makeup look they tried to make her look like she had growth on her face.
Oh yeah, I was like,
I was like,
yeah, I know,
oh
yeah.
my. So yeah, they
Mm.
definitely wanted to make the scary element scary. They did that. And again, this is played by Mabel King, infamous black sitcom mama, Hall of Fame sitcom mama, from What's Happening. She was good.
Mama, I can't breathe.
I want to beat a rerun, not hang him. He pulled his gun off. Yeah. One of her better lines on What's Happening. She goes on and she sings, "Don't nobody bring me no bad news." It is a showstopper. It's a good one.
I do. Yeah. That was a
Don't
song
know.
right there.
Don't
No,
nobody bring me. Don't know.
no bad news.
It's like it is weird because it's like don't nobody bring me no bad news because I'm gonna kill somebody if you do.
You took it to heart too. You like, yeah,
Yeah.
I am not trying to bring her with all those little bumps on her face some bad news.
I guess somebody told her about them slippers. I guess some of the people she captured because she calls her flying monkeys, and she said, "I need you to get them slippers. That's my sister's slippers. They are
Bro,
ugly slippers."
let's go back to that. Did you did you see how ridiculous it looked when that sign had crushed the evil witch of the East, bro? Her legs just sticking out.
Yeah, that was kind of like the house.
It was really ridiculous looking, bro. It was funny to me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was Oz, bro. Damn, that just kind
No,
of
it just hit me again, like it just was ridiculous.
She summons the monkeys, and some way somehow they locate them, and they chasing them, and it looks like they chasing them through what was Shea Stadium back then when the New York Jets, when the New York Jets played, because Dorothy was running along this thing. I was like, that looks pretty dangerous right there.
Yeah.
That catwalk looks pretty dangerous. They are running and running, and then they hide in a filthy ass dumpster, which I always like. Why?
They did, yeah.
It's like
yeah.
why? And they all.
I mean, they had to find somewhere to hide, I guess.
I guess they did. You got them ugly little things chasing you. You gonna run. They bring them to Eveline, and she wants them shoes. She is ready to torture this quartet. Evil tries to give up the shoes, but her fingers do this nasty little thing where they curl up. I was like, oh, that was God.
I forgot about that part till you just mentioned. Like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Like burn. Her fingers curled up.
But I can't talk. I'm double jointed.
No, they didn't do that. I tell you that. They didn't do. They didn't do that. I'm telling you that. Her thing was like touching back. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
that's the,
yeah, yeah.
uh, but that's still interesting. Don't get it twisted. She cuts the scarecrow in half with a buzzsaw. She starts to melt the Tin Man, and she just straight string up the line. She gonna
Yeah,
pull
I ain't
his.
gonna lie, bro. It was like it was really torturing.
They were really tortured. It
They
was
were
really
really
tortured.
torturing, bro. Like it
And
was real torture.
Dorothy was gonna let it happen until they
Dog,
threatened her dog. And say, well, hold
yeah.
on, let's not get serious now. I wasn't
She
too.
was like, ah.
Ah,
That dog, he took that dog. She
oh
about to
my
go crazy on
God.
Toto.
It broke her. It broke her. Like I don't know. If I'm Tin Man, I'd be like, really? Really? Lying.
Yeah, yeah,
Really?
yeah.
uh and
God, those flying monkeys freak me out.
yeah, they were different, bro. They were different. As they're going through this torture, she says I'm gonna give up the shoes. I'll give them up. And this is when I felt Dorothy she was hard. Diana was acting
And
horribly. Like,
then once again, the one without the brain.
points out, fire alarm. So she pulls the fire alarm,
So all it took was water.
water. The fire alarm douses the place, and of course, as the Wicked Witch does, she burns. Oh, I'm melting. But what made it nasty was she was on a toilet. Did you know that? Her
What?
throne was her throne was a toilet. Her throne was a toilet.
Wow, that
Her
just.
her throne was a toilet. Her throne was a toilet. It was.
I don't even know. I don't even have a response for that. I have no response. I have no comeback on
You
that.
know, I did notice. I thought was on her side. Whistle Man had become a prisoner. They caught he had been caught too. I knew it. It's like, oh wait. But the real thing is the Wicked Witch has burned, and suddenly
And then
we
suddenly,
hear
they start
we hear the
zipping.
song.
But they
Can you
start
see?
unzipping themselves, bro.
No, that's halfway through that song. They sing it with the stuff on first.
Oh,
But they do continue.
yeah,
It's
they
the
do.
same
Right,
song.
you're right.
It's Can You See a Brand New Day, written and
That's my
sung
song right there.
by Luther Vandross.
That's my
Yes.
song right there. Yeah, he wrote that one. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, he
That's
sings it too.
yeah.
They go through the song, and suddenly halfway through, they just start stripping. And let me tell you something. For I think 8 or 9-year-old me, I was extremely excited. I was seeing all these women.
For a 4 or 5-year-old me, extremely excited.
I was like, What is this?"
I was like, oh,
Because
what
really,
that is?
when they first did it, I don't remember. It was like you don't see the yellow, and then she's like, "Wait, what's going on?"
Not to mention that back then it was very, very rare that you just got to see a bunch of all people, black women in bathing suits. Like
Yeah,
usually you were seeing the Suzanne Summers or the
yeah.
Farrah Fawcett's.
So
All
that
of a
was
sudden
it.
you see a whole slew of black women
Yes,
in bathing suits. You're like, wow.
yes, and they were yellow, so it stood out. And
Like the
I
Golden
don't
Gate
know. This is
Bridge.
just me. Being that those people that on the way were caught by, I don't know. Even though we all free,
I wonder if they had everybody from Fame.
one or two might have been in there.
One or
No,
two?
no, because it's before. It was before.
I bet you
Maybe
all of
once.
those dancers were called back for Fame.
Maybe. I mean, it's New York. It's New York. They get. I don't know. I know they got a common enemy in Eveline, but if I saw Whistle Man that caused me all that problem in the subway, I don't know. I might have just. I don't know. I think Tin Man Scarecrow.
I would have
beat
had a problem with
his
him because
Come on,
I
come on.
I have a problem with him personally
That's
because
what I'm saying. Like, I know we all free and stuff, and our common enemy is there, but I ain't forgot what you did. I ain't forgot what you did to me. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm here and I see the crows, look, man, We just got you stay over there. I'm gonna stay over here.
Let's just go ahead.
I can't sing Can You Feel a Brand New Day with them. I'm just sorry. You're asking a lot of me right now. I know what he did to me. But all of a sudden, the ugly flying monkeys pick up our quartet and they race them back to the Wiz to say that she's dead. Then they bring her to a back door.
Only to come up to the Wiz.
To find out he's Franklin Smith, a 2-bit politician from District 7.
And all he was trying to do was gank him.
That's all he was trying to do was gank him. Played by Richard Pryor, and let me tell you something. It's such a small role, and I haven't seen it in so long. Richard Pryor, there's so much, he plays it brilliantly. And
Richard Pryor's a good actor, man.
He's a great actor, dude. And he gets empathy. There's a point where he's crying at the end, could you help me? I'm like, damn.
But you know what? Richard probably pulled that crying out from some pain he had.
Yeah.
There's that video going around of Howie Mandel talking about how he came on stage and he was acting like God.
Yeah, I heard about it.
He was just yelling at them like, "Where's my son? What y'all do?" And then he just left the stage with them crying, bro, and said, "Y'all on your own now."
Yeah.
Like after going through, what'd you do to my son? What'd you do to Martin Luther King? What'd you do to this person, that person? Where are they? And he was crying, screaming, like everybody's just laughing, and then they're like, "Whoa!" Like,
what are you
then
doing?
They're crying, and then he just walked off stage, bro. That was end of the sketch, bro. End of this comedy show, bro.
I don't even know it was much comedy because it's like I don't know what we just.
He must have just come off a big snort. Like, he had to have, bro, to come on stage. Like, he had to have come on stage. Either that or he was dealing with something right before coming on stage to do that, bro. Either he was extremely high or he had just dealt with something right before coming on stage.
As it was described, it had to be something he was dealing with that moment in time. Really. But Richard was dealing with a lot. They get back and they find out he's just a fraud. It's a damn fraud. And suddenly,
Lena.
Glenda, played by Lena Horne, appears with a bunch of little kids that look like they're just tortured, just hanging. Just hanging there.
Bruh, those babies, bro, look like they was suffering, bro.
Why am I here? They just hung kids.
Bro, they just hung these kids on the wall, bro. They were just like.
But back then, you couldn't have told the whole audience. It's like, oh, they're so adorable.
Look at that baby. Look at that baby. Look how sweet she is. Oh, look at her baby. Look at baby right there. Look at her
can't
baby.
breathe. I can't breathe.
Look at that little baby right there. Look at her. Oh, look at her. Oh, go ahead, mama. Go ahead, baby.
And I gotta say this. Glenda
but Lena, man, when she singing that song, man, she had me dying, bro.
She did. Not as much.
Whoa.
She's singing home. I just was kind of like when she said Glenda is giving that message, and I guess it resonates to the original story too. But what she's saying, like, you've always been home. You've always been home. Just click your heel 3 times, and I'm like,
I'd have been mad as hell.
I'm upset.
I say, you gotta be kidding me. You could have been home all this damn time. All I had to do was click my heels.
I can't be happy.
I had to kill 2 people.
I got bodies. I
had to break commandments. I gotta go back to my auntie. I had to break commandments. Killing people. Y'all gotta be killing people. I gotta go back to my auntie. My auntie out there trying to kick me out of the house. I didn't kill people. And you expect me to go back and teach kindergarten? You got to be kidding me. And all I had to do was click my heels.
Glenda, I am so mad with you. I'm going to call child services on you and these babies.
You got the nerve to be singing this song to me with these babies on the wall?
Home. home. All I had to do was click my heels. Why go through this? I, you could have explained this so much easier to me. I have bodies on me now. I
And
have
then, and then, and
bodies.
then, and then that poor woman go back home. We don't know what happens after that. She might have got kicked out the house shortly thereafter. Like, where your ass been at?
I bet
You
they
been looking
walked
for
in.
you.
I bet Aunt Em and Uncle Henry got naked. I don't think she coming back. And Dorothy walked in. Oh my God. Oh my God. What is wrong with you? I thought you moved out when I told you you had to go and you ran out the total.
You can't take a hint.
Auntie Em, what is wrong with you? Uncle Henry, take that mask off.
Uncle Henry, this is Oz.
I'm playing checkers, baby.
Please bring me back to Lena. Please bring me back to Lena.
Come back here, Auntie Em.
Lord, I gotta go.
Oh my God.
Lord, I gotta wake up and go back to the school tomorrow. Lord have mercy, put this on my mind.
And I'm home. So Dorothy is home. I mean, back to the original impetus for this whole show. You know, this fool who thought wanted to say that the Wiz wasn't good, and it is good. It's a timeless piece of the black community.
If it was made for somebody who is in their 20s, it would have been made a few years back. It was made in the 70s. Why, who are you comparing this to? Why are we doing this? Why do we need a hit piece out on The Wiz?
Why? I do not know why.
It was the same thing. And I hope Tyron Turner, famous from more famous from Menace to Society, but also I like that character that he played in Belly. A gangster with a permanent banana. He said, "Hey man, I got to get my." He was teaching the gangsters, y'all don't always need to go get some wings and some rice. Y'all can eat a banana and get some potassium in your system.
I saw an interview with him. He said he was honestly trying to mess it up.
He was trying to mess it up, yeah.
And they loved it. He said they were trying to mess it up.
They're like, man, I like that.
Like it just didn't work. He said I tried to mess it up.
And quite frankly, Tyron Turner, when you look at him initially, you may think he's that dude to mess with. You probably don't really want to mess with Tyron Turner.
I think he has affiliations.
Oh, I think so too.
I think he has affiliations. I think he has affiliations.
You can go try to sideswipe him if you want. Running to him on the street, it might be a different,
That's true.
But
So yeah, that's it.
It was just a very unnecessary 3 paragraphs.
It was, but it brought us.
Maybe I missed it. Maybe it was more than 3 paragraphs.
But it brought us together for today's show, and you know what? It worked out. Again,
we'll be back with a different world, but we'll also be back with. They got an album. They got a couple of albums that we've been looking at lately. Might want to do.
Look at me. What have we been looking at? I don't know. Well, we'll talk about this later.
Maybe it's just me. I'm really looking at that street songs.
Wow. Ricardo James should be interesting.
The kind you want, they come to my die.
Next week,
bro. Wait a minute, bro. For real though. Rick James said he got a girl that you do not want to take home to your mama. He's like, absolutely not.
I think that's refreshing honesty. That's what that is. That's refreshing honesty. That's what that was. Um, so back to I never got that theme song ready, but back to a different world next week. My
Oh
name is
yeah.
Rod. His name is Ryan. And until next week, peace. All right.